CGN, the show where every week we serve up bad ideas with a side of extreme stupidity and instant regret. This video actually turned out the exact opposite of how I wanted it to. For instead of doing stupid things, I'm going to just get to the point. I am taking a break for about 3 weeks to 1 month, to, if I feel like I need to extend it to extend that 1 month to the end of the year. The reason being, I just don't see why I'm still doing this. Tensions have been rising between me and my parents over school-related business, and I just don't see how I could keep YouTube as a full-time job and keep doing this. It just doesn't make sense to me. Being said, I don't know I don't know when I will return, if I will return. I most likely will not return, because of just all the things that I've had to deal with. I mean, this year's taken everything from me. I have had a shit year. Now I'm not blaming anyone for this, but my year has just been terrible. I hope that you all understand that it's not any of your fault, that I just can't do this. I don't want to create a channel, then just pretend everything is fine. So really, this is not an episode of CGN. This is the launch. I'm gonna try and remain energetic, but just know that this will be my last video, probably forever. I have, because of things that have happened in real life and online, I don't see how I can keep this going. My future on YouTube is uncertain, but I just wanted to create like a friendly experience for everyone, and I don't see how I can do that if just one thing comes up after another, and I can't. I just don't see how it would benefit anyone. This doesn't mean that. Well, yeah, it means that I'm leaving. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm leaving. I'm sorry for anyone that I might have disappointed. I will be logging off tonight at midnight, and I will most likely not be getting back on. This will, as I've said probably multiple times, be my last video, forever. There is a small chance that I will come back, but for now, we can just safely assume that this is the end. I don't want to do this anymore. If I'm getting the reception that I am, if people are not enjoying my channel, then I don't want to force them to watch something that they don't want to. I'm sorry. I don't want to make you feel like you're doing something wrong. But anyway, that's it. Okay, I think I should explain that when I started this, I wanted to, okay, look, I was a little younger than I am now. I thought that this would be just a friendly experience for me and you, that I wanted everyone to enjoy. I didn't expect people to just say, go fucking jump off a bridge. And now with my own family saying that I should probably quit, I don't want to upset anyone, believe me, that's the last thing I want to do. But I don't, most importantly, I don't want to upset my parents. Now, nothing that is because of this is because of the channel. This is all outside. But I just feel like that something is missing. That I just feel like I shouldn't be doing this anymore. That being said, if I do quit, I will most likely leave the channel in the hands of my brother, or just give it away to one of you guys. But, today is the last episode of Cocos Bass 1. It will be the first and final episode of CGN, most likely. I'm sorry. I hope that you're not upset about this. But I need to do what I feel like should be done. So today we are playing Kerbal Space Program, and I will just be flying around. We're just gonna be testing out how good I am. We're just gonna leave this. We're just gonna leave this here and head off to, I think I have some bases. I may or may not have one on Duna, and I have one on Lathe. So when I check that, I'll be right back. I do have one on the moon, and yes, I do have one on Lathe. This splashed down, and this is us. So we're gonna head off to, we're gonna head off and go do something. Look, I didn't want this to turn out this way, okay? And I hope that everyone understands that I just want to have fun. But recently, with how things have been turning out, I don't see how I can. I think that it would just be better for everyone if I left and did not come back for a long time. I will be gone for about 2 to 3 months, if not 3 weeks, just depending on how things go on in my life. But hey, this is supposed to be energetic. I'm not gonna be a downer here. We're just gonna continue with this. You gonna load? And physics. So, our crew of 3 is awaiting launch. Oh, and another reason I'm sad, it's the end of spooky season. Anyway, we are ready to launch in 3, 2, do we have a good launch window, or are we gonna be waiting about a month, and about a year and a half? Okay, good launch conditions, could be worse, but again, could be better. Anyway, we are ready to launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. look, it's not gonna be fucking perfect. Yeah. Not gonna work. Ugh. Set it up. Also, per squeaker request. In addition to CGN, starting on December 1st, we will be starting a Minecraft series. Yeah, I know. Everyone's done that before, haven't they? Anyway, we'll be doing a Minecraft series. Minecraft, arena battles. Only with a twist. You people will get to see them from the perspective of those who are watching. Alright, so we'll drop this and hold it in this position. But first I gotta use some... Fuck. No, I don't gotta use the fuck. I gotta use the bathroom. We'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. Alright, let's warp to our maneuver and hopefully we don't get hit by anything. Nope, it calmly drifts away down back in the Kerbin, where hopefully it will burn up. If not, when we get a launch window, we'll send something up and drag it down into the depths of the sun. That's right, we're gonna be planning missions to the sun in a few weeks. As soon as I master orbital mechanics and orbital rendezvous, neither of which I have yet to fully master, we will get that done. But until then, we can only dream, right? Apparently, fins work in space. Now we're about to blast past this thing. God, that looks like another ship. It kind of does. It looks like a cargo ship. Alright, as always, we'll be back right after this burn. Okay, we're going to be wasting almost all our fuel, so we're just going to call this off. They're going to hang in orbit for a few weeks, and then we'll return them back to Kerbin as I devise new strategies. And before we do that, where's Leith? I forgot where my own bases are. This is how crazy we become. Oh, here we go. It is currently nighttime on the moon of Leith. Is Leith really considered a planet or a moon? It is the evening on the ocean moon of Leith. Actually, you know, Leith is actually comparable to a planet that doesn't exist, where the sun is clearly visible over there, and everything just phases through the ground. Questions? Did we somehow... Are we like in the shadow realm? Or by some unknown means. Hint, hint, the Death Star. Oh well, we'll check again. What the fuck was going on? Look at this! You seen this? Oh well, freakier shit's happened before. I once returned to the Space Center, and all of this was gone, just a thin line here, and it showed one ship that only had Jeb inside, and it said landed somewhere long enough to line break. So that happened, and all the numbers, like the time, was replaced with N. So instead of year 11, day 12, it would day 312. It would just say year NN. I mean year XX, and then day XXX. Okay, here's our terrain that we deserve. Anyway, let's time warp today. as I said, Lathe is actually a planet that can easily be compared to another, and that is the fictitious world 4546b, which is the main setting of the game Subnautica. Great game, I suggest you check it out. Anyway, so 4546b is a ocean planet, and I'm talking a complete ocean planet, save for 2 islands. Now, obviously, there are some differences. One, this planet didn't orbit a gas giant. It just had a very large moon orbiting it. Second, no civilization destroying bacteria, as far as we know. Third, wow, voice crack much? We're gonna cut that out. Third, a breathable atmosphere. Now this is where it starts to drift further away. Lathe does not have a breathable atmosphere. While it does contain oxygen in its atmosphere, it also contains a second unknown substance that somehow makes the air toxic. Now there have been theories to this, suggesting that this mystery toxin is ozone. And there have been other theories that suggest that it's ionized salt. Anyway, it would be very impractical to try to live here, as you would need to be coming in faster than a bullet to get a good landing spot. Otherwise, you can't guarantee that you won't land in the water. Also, you need to know what is water. For example, we tried landing up here thinking that this was just ice. Also, really damn good view of Jewel. But that's kind of disappointing. Like, you would think that the planet would rotate at a different speed, so that it would, so that every part of the world, every part of the moon would have a view of Jewel. But this is not the case, actually. In fact, I think that Lathe is tidally locked to Jewel, meaning that every spot, like this spot here, will always have a fixed location of Jewel. Like, it will always look this way. And these spots over here will never look at Jewel. So, that's that. I somehow have this here. Right. Begin goo observation. You observe the goo. Wow, very eventful. Also, apparently we're over sea. Seismic activity. Vibrations under the surface indicate current geological activity. That's actually, that could or could not be a hint to Lathe's intended design during development. Lathe was supposed to be a volcanic planet, and therefore much more hostile than how it is now. Also much more interesting, because who doesn't like volcanic planets? There's loads of high ground. For example, up there, we didn't pick a good spot to land because we are surrounded by the high ground. Ooh. Now face plant into the landing leg. Alright. Jab. Really? There we go. So, anyway, continuing. That is... Actually, we're short on time. We are out of time. So, that means unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today. If you did enjoy this episode of CGN and you do want to see more when I get back, let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter because every week I will be announcing what game we play next and who will be in it. Me always being one of those people. So anyway, I hope that you all have a good day. As always, I am your host CocoSpaz1, and I am joined by nobody. Please help. And I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one. Next time on CGN, we finally get to Minecraft. I will most likely blow things up and hopefully can bring along my brother. All this and more next week on CGN.